So it's a live match today. It's a live match. So we are following up the match Senegal versus Egypt, and the game is getting tough. So the game is getting tough, and it's the first semi-final match. Yes, it's the first semi-final match between Senegal and Egypt. So whoever wins qualifies to the final. And of course, Egypt is the all-time winner of this match, of this tournament. So they are the all-time winner 7 times. So they've won the Nations Cup 7 times. While Senegal have only won it for just once. So experience is counting for Egypt, while Senegal, their technical game is also counting for them. Whoever wins in this first semi-final match will qualify to the final. And the second semi-final is coming up by 9 p.m. WAT. So whoever wins this first match, it gets straight to the final. And the second semi-final match, will be joined by whoever wins between Nigeria and Morocco. So it's a tough match. So everybody is putting in their best to ensure that they put up a good performance in this semi-final match. So this is the most coveted cup. It's the most coveted cup in the continent of Africa. Yes, it's the most coveted cup. And whoever wins will be proud that they've done well for themselves in this African Cup of Nations in Morocco for year 2025. So it's African Cup of Nations at Morocco 2025. So we are covering the match. Yeah, this is our leisure hour. And we're covering the match. So we are also rooting for Nigeria that they will do us proud in the second semi-final match. So Senegal versus Morocco is currently on. So it's currently on Senegal versus Morocco. So it's the leisure time now. So that's why we're just trying to entertain you this first semi-final match. Egypt versus Senegal. So what's your prediction? Let's have your predictions in this live coverage of Egypt versus Senegal. Egypt has won it for 7 times, African Cup of Nations, while Senegal have won it for just once. So what's your prediction? Let's have your predictions. Let's engage on this live coverage. Let's engage. It's the African Cup of Nations. Let's engage. Let's make it fun. So what's your prediction? Let's have your prediction in this African Cup of Nations. So what's your prediction? Yeah, they may not both be your country, but you can also predict. Let's have your prediction. Let's know how well you are knowledgeable about football. So we love football. We watch football. It's a game that we love to watch, and it unites people together from every nation's tribe, continent. So football unites everyone together. So what's your prediction in today's live match. So what's your prediction? Let's have your prediction in this live coverage. Egypt versus Senegal. So what's your prediction? You can comment, you can engage in this live session. So we also be covering for Nigeria as well. Nigeria versus Morocco. Nigeria versus Morocco is playing by 9 p.m. So let's engage Senegal versus Egypt, the Pharaohs of Egypt and the Terega Lions of Senegal. So what's your prediction? Let's have your prediction. What do you think? Do you think Egypt will qualify to the final, or is it Senegal? So let's have your prediction. Let's make it engaging. Let's make it engaging. Let's make it engaging. It's the African Cup of Nations in Morocco. It's the semi-final stage. So it's currently ongoing. Let's have your prediction. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? We are covering the match for you live. Live. So what's your prediction? Is it Senegal or is it Egypt? Who qualifies to the final? So who qualifies to the final? What's your prediction? What do you think? You can engage in this live session. We are covering it. You can see we are putting on the jersey of Nigeria. So Nigeria match is coming up 9 p.m. WAT. So we are covering the match. Let's have your take. Let's know how well you know football, even though you don't know football. But because of we are covering this live for you. So what do you think? Is it the Pharaohs of Egypt? Many of us that we are Christian, we know Egypt. Egypt, their history with the Israelites, with the Christians, right? But then many of them have been converted to Christianity, so they are not the Egypt that we used to know. And of course, they have a very strong, record in the African Cup of Nations. Yes, they have a very strong record. They've won it. They are the most, record winner of African Cup of Nations 7 times. Yes, they won it 7 good times. This African Cup of Nations, they've won it 7 times. So what do you think? What do you think? Is it Egypt or is it Senegal? So the match is currently ongoing. So let's have your take. Let's have your take. So what's your place? So we want to give you a little, background of the African Cup of Nations. Yeah. So we want to give you a little background. So Egypt and Senegal is currently ongoing. Egypt and Senegal is currently ongoing, this African Cup of Nations. So Egypt versus Senegal. Who do you think will win? Who are you rooting for? Who are you rooting for? Is it Egypt or is it Senegal? Is it Egypt or is it Senegal? Who are you rooting for? What's your prediction? What do you think? Is it the Pharaohs of Egypt or the Terega Lions of Senegal? So this is the first semi-final match in the African Cup of Nations. So what do you think? Let's have your prediction. You can put it in the comment section. What's your prediction? What do you think? Who will win? Who will win? So a little history for you for the African Cup of Nations. If you are joining us on this live session, you can subscribe, like our YouTube channel. So yeah, even though this is not our core, but this is just like a leisure time for us. So it's a leisure time for us. So and we love football, we watch football. So that's why we are making it, engaging to all our subscribers. All our subscribers, we are making this time very engaging for you, for the African Cup of Nations. Okay, Nigeria to win. Thank you very much. So what's your score prediction? Mr. Enoch, what's your score prediction? Nigeria versus Morocco. Because I'm also rooting for Nigeria. As you can see, we are putting on the jersey of Nigeria. So who will win? What's your prediction? Is it 1-0? Is it 2-1? Is it 3-1? Or is it that it will end in penalty? And remember, Nigeria have won all their 3 matches. Okay, wow, 3-2. That's a strong one. So the match will be tough. So if it will end in 3-2, the match will be tough. Thank you very much for your prediction, Mr. Enoch. We appreciate you. So Mr. Enoch is a strong, supporter on this channel, on this YouTube. So we appreciate you. Thank you. So we are making this time very fun and engaging. So you can see today, tonight is not tax, it's not audit, it's not CAC. Yes, it will be a very tough match because we've seen the head-to-head of Nigeria versus Morocco, and is a strong one. Morocco has defeated Nigeria 3 times. So Nigeria won them 2 times. Morocco won us 3 times. And they drew once. So our head-to-head with them is that they've defeated us 3 times, and then we have defeated them 2 times, and we draw once. So, but regardless of the record, we will still win them tonight. So, what's your prediction? Let's have your prediction. If you get this prediction right, if you are in Nigeria, we might give you, an airtime. Yes, if you get this prediction right, we might give you an airtime. So Mr. Enoch said 3-2. So please, if you have said a score, you don't give another score. It's that first one that you put that we are going to count for you. So Nigeria win today to make a balance. Thank you very much. Yes, I believe so too. That Nigeria will win to make it a balance. Thank you, Mr. Enoch. I like that optimism. Thank you very much. So a little history for all our subscribers on our YouTube channel. Tonight is not tax. It's not CAC compliance. It's not accounting books. It's match football. It's football, and we are making it very interesting. For you tonight. So it's not tax tonight. It's not tax. It's not CAC. Tax compliance. No. We are not doing that tonight. So we are making it fun and engaging to all our subscribers all over the world. So the first semi-final match is currently ongoing between Senegal and the Pharaohs of Egypt. So their title is Pharaohs of Egypt. We call them Pharaohs of Egypt. Why Senegal? We call them Teranga Lions of Senegal. So this is the little history for the African Cup of Nations. African Cup of Nations is the most coveted, tournament on the continent of Africa. Is the most coveted tournament in the continent of Africa, and it started in year 1957. So a little history for you for the African Cup of Nations. It started in 1957, and the countries that have won it for a record times, these are the lists. The African Cup of Nations has taken place for 34 times. It has been played 34 times. And Egypt have won it 7 times. So are the number one winner in Africa. The Pharaohs of Egypt. They've won it for a record-breaking 7 times. Yes. Then followed by Cameroon. So followed by Cameroon. We call them Indomitable Lion of Cameroon. So you can see that beyond our professional services, yeah, so we have knowledge in other area, right? So we love to watch football. We like football. We love exercise. We want to keep fit beyond our normal regular businesses. So if you're on our YouTube channel and you are seeing this, don't be surprised, right? Because we also go for weekend sports. We cannot do tasks from Monday to Saturday. No. So from Monday to Friday, we do all our professional services. And over the weekend, we go for weekend sports. So tonight is just to make things engaging. So if you can predict correctly match, yeah, and you are correct with your prediction, we'll give you a token of airtime, just a token. So I appreciate you in joining our live session. So if you're on this live session, you can engage. You can engage on this live session. So the African Cup of Nations have been played for 34 record times. And Egypt's Pharaohs of Egypt have won it 7 times, followed by Indomitable Lion of Cameroon 5 times, then followed by the Black Star of Ghana. So we didn't hear much of Ghana in this African Cup of Nations in Morocco. I don't know what happened to Ghana. So because they are like a neighbor rivalry. Yes, there's a little rivalry between Ghana and Nigeria. So whenever we are playing football, so we didn't hear much of them this time. So there's no, is it banter or what they call it? They'll be doing rivalry, throwing words at each other. So, but that we did not see in this Morocco 2025 Nations Cup. So then Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire. Nigeria is called Super Eagles of Nigeria. They've won it 3 times. And then the Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire, they've won it 3 times as well. Remember, Cote d'Ivoire lost to Egypt 3-2. So they've gone back to their country. Yes, they've gone back to their country. So that's why Egypt progressed to the semi-final, because they defeated the Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire. So we call them Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire. Then we have Algeria and Democratic Republic of Congo. They've won it 2 times each. So Algeria is called the Desert Foxes of Algeria. Remember, we defeated them in the quarterfinal 3-0. So then Democratic Republic of Congo has also won it for a record 2 times. Then this following country have won it 1 time each: Ethiopia, Sudan, Congo Brazzaville, Morocco, South Africa, Tunisia, Zambia, and Senegal. So this Senegal that is playing against the Pharaohs of Egypt, they've only won it once, while Egypt have won it 7 times. So if you look at, the experience in the African Cup of Nations, we might want to give it to the Pharaohs of Egypt, because they are the father of the African Cup of Nations. Yes, we can use that word. We can use that word, that they are the father of the African Cup of Nations, because they won it 7 times, a record breaking. So this first semi-final is currently on. Let's have your prediction on this channel. Let's have your prediction. If you are correct, if your prediction is correct, so be sure that you get a token of airtime. So whatever network you are using, either Glo, either MTN, either Airtel, or Nine Mobile, you get a, a token of, airtime. So send your prediction, engage on this channel. Let's know how well you love watching football. Let's have your knowledge about football. And uh, if you have anything to say concerning this African Cup of Nations, so let's hear you. So it's almost rounding off. Yeah, the African Cup of Nations, this is the first semi-final stage. It's almost rounding off. So let's have your prediction. So with the information, the final should be played on Sunday, but we will let you know. I think the final should be played on Sunday because today is Wednesday. Final should be played on Sunday, and we are looking for a record 4 times of winning the African Cup of Nations. That's for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So let's have your thoughts. Let's have your this African Cup. What do you think? Is it the Teranga Lion of Senegal or the Pharaohs of Egypt who wins in this first semi-final match? Thank you for staying through on this live coverage of the African Cup of Nations taking place in Morocco. So Senegal versus Egypt, what's your take? What do you think? I know many of us know Mohamed Salah is their star player for the Pharaohs of Egypt. And we also know of Sadio Mane. Hi. Angola. Hi. So what do you think about this, match ongoing between Pharaohs of Egypt and the Teranga Lions of Senegal? Please, if this is your first time of joining our YouTube channel, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you very much. So even though we do tax, we do audit, we do CAC, we do professional consulting service, we still ensure that we make you engage you. We create like a soft recreational kind of coverage for you guys. Yeah, we cannot do professional service all our life. We still have a soft sports of maybe football or maybe basketball, weekend sport and all of that. So that's why we are here tonight, to give you a live section of the African Cup of Nations taking place in Morocco. So we've given you a little history of the African Cup of Nations that it started in 1957 and it has been played 34 times. 34 times, and Egypt have won it for a record-breaking 7 times, followed by Cameroon 5 times, and then the Black Star of Ghana 4 times. Then Cote d'Ivoire and Nigeria have won it 3 times each, and then Algeria and the Democratic Republic of Congo have won it twice. Then Senegal, Sudan, Zambia, Congo Brazzaville, South Africa, Morocco, they've won it 1 time each. 1 time each. So we have a strong record and background in the history of the African Cup of Nations. And we are looking for a 4th time winning the African Cup of Nations. So you can join us on this live coverage. You can predict the Nigeria versus Morocco. What will be the scoreline? What do you think? What will be the scoreline? So if you can predict correctly, you'll be given a token of airtime. Yes, you'll be given a token of airtime. So let's have your prediction in this live coverage. of Nigeria versus Morocco, taking place at 9 p.m. West African time. So let's have your prediction. Let's have your prediction. What do you think? What do you think? Senegal versus Egypt. What's the scoreline? Then Morocco versus Nigeria. What will be the scoreline? So let's make it interactive. Let's make it interactive. Let's make it interactive. It's a live session. Let's hear from you. Let's know how well you know your football. Are you a football fan? What club do you support? Yes, what club side do you support? Is it in the English Premier League, Chelsea, or Manchester United, or Liverpool, or Arsenal, or the Manchester City? Which club are you supporting? Or is it in the La Liga, or in the French League One, or in the Eredivisie League, that's the Dutch league, so, or in the German Bundesliga? So which club do you support? So let's hear from you. Thank you, Mr. Enoch, for engaging on this live session. Let's hear from you. How well do you know your football? How well do you know your football? Nigeria versus Morocco. Who wins? Let's hear from you. This is a live coverage. Yes, it's a live coverage of Senegal versus Egypt. So who wins tonight? Who will be the first country? Yeah, thank you, Mr. Ebenezer, for joining. Nigeria will win. Thank you very much. What's your prediction? So Nigeria wins. What's your prediction? Nigeria versus Morocco. What's the scoreline? So if you get the scoreline correctly, you have a token of airtime. If you get the scoreline, and when you are putting the scoreline, please be sure of the scoreline you are putting, because it's the first scoreline that will be taken as your prediction. So whoever gets the scoreline correctly will be given a token of airtime in Nigeria versus Morocco match. So it's 9 p.m. West African time tonight. So the first match is currently ongoing, the first semi-final between the Pharaohs of Egypt and the Teranga Lions of Senegal. Yes, so what's your prediction, Mr. Ebenezer? What's your prediction? So if you are joining us live for the first time, please click the like button, click the subscribe button, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yes, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yes, you may be wondering that this is TOSJOHN Consulting. What concerns them with football? We love football. Yeah, we love football. We play football. Yes, even though we're a professional consulting firm, but these are soft sports. Yes, we go for weekend sports. We play football, and that is why we want to make this channel very engaging. Yes, for your business compliances, and of course for your fun. Football, maybe your own is basketball or your own is athletics, but our own is football. We love football. So that's why we are covering this, semi-final match tonight. The Pharaohs of Egypt have won it for a record-breaking 7 times, the African Cup of Nations. While the Senegalese, they have won it just once. We all know of Diop, El Hadj Diop of Senegal. So you can see that we know football very well. El Hadj Diop. Yes. You know him. He's a Senegalese. In the early 2005. You know him. And currently now we have Sadio Mane, their star man in Senegal. And then for Egypt, you know Osam Hassan. Osama San. I think is now their coach. Osama San in the early 2000 is their star player. Then Hassan, El Ghali, you know him, you know them. We have finest footballer that have paraded, countries in Africa. They have played in the, European, club size. They are doing very well. Africa is blessed with talent. Talent is full everywhere in Africa. Trust me, talent in every field. Talent in every field. Is it technology you want to talk about? Is it sports? Is it in the medical field? Is it in the accounting field? Which field of human endeavor that you don't have, talents? They are full everywhere on African soil. And we just pray for good leadership on this continent of Africa. Just good leadership. That is what is lacking. Once good leadership, emerge on African continent is the finest continent on the globe. Yes, in the whole universe. The natural resources are in abundance. Talents are in abundance. But the leadership is where it's lacking. So tonight's match, the first, semi-final, Egypt versus Morocco. So what do you think? Who will be the first country to qualify to the final of the AFCON 2025 in Morocco? Egypt or Senegal? What's your take? And the second semi-final match, what is your prediction? Yes, what's your prediction? Let's have your prediction. Morocco versus Nigeria. Who wins? Who wins? Morocco versus Senegal. Morocco versus Nigeria, rather. Who wins? Who wins? So if you get the prediction correctly, so we are going to, give you a token of airtime. The Morocco versus Nigeria, the second semi-final match, which is less than 2 hours time now. Less than 2 hours time. So the match will be taking place. So if this is your first time of joining our YouTube channel, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yes, subscribe to our YouTube channel. So be making sure that this YouTube channel is engaging for everyone. Yes, we make it engaging for everyone. Yes, tonight is football. It's all about football. So what's your prediction? What do you think? What do you think in tonight's match? So who wins tonight? Who qualifies to the final tonight? So what's your prediction? What's your prediction tonight? So let's have your take. So Mr. Ebenezer, you've not yet predicted. Well, it's fine. If you are just saying Nigeria will win, if there's no scoreline, well, even though Nigeria wins, then you won't get anything. It's only when you predict the score correctly that you'll be given a token of the airtime. So let's have your prediction. Thank you for staying through on this live coverage of AFCON 2025 semi-final in Morocco. So let's make it engaging and interacting. Let's make it engaging and interacting. It's a live session. Yes, for those that are, on the other continent of the world, maybe Australia, maybe South America, maybe Europe, North America, Central America, Asia. Yes, you can predict. Let's make it engaging because football unites the whole continent together, the whole continent of the world together. Yes. So African Cup of Nations is the most coveted cup on the continent of Africa. The Asian continent also played their own. The European continent also played their own. The North America, the Central America, the South America. You know, South America, we have Brazil. You know, all of us, we know Ronaldinho. We know Ronaldo de Lima. We know Roberto Carlos. You know, Cafu. You know, all those talents in South America. And then Argentina as well. Lionel Messi. You know, so many talents, right? So many talents. So, hey. Oh, you are from Toronto. That's great. That's great. But that amount is huge. It's huge. Wow, you are a big risk taker. You are a big risk taker. That's a whooping $500 if Nigeria wins. Wow. Nigeria will definitely win. I like that confidence. I want. Are you in Nigeria in the US? Are you in Nigeria in the US, or you are an America, main America, or a black America, Nigeria? Wow, I love that belief. Yes, Nigeria is a strong, football nation on the continent of, in Africa and even in the world. Because we won Atlanta 96. Yes, in the US, we won Atlanta 96. Yes, we've won Olympic too before. So Nigeria is a strong force when it comes to, football. Yes, I love that. Oh, you said it's not that huge. Okay, you are very correct. You are right. Maybe because of the exchange of currency, right? Maybe between Nigeria and US, we know what dollar is. Yes, but over there, it may not be huge. You are right. So, and what's your prediction, brother? What is there a specific prediction that you put? I said I bet if Nigeria wins, okay. Oh, that's great. That confidence, wow, is a big one. It's a big one. I said I bet if Nigeria wins, I pay, okay, and I'm so confident Morocco, my friend, lives there. Okay, that's great. That's great. I love that confidence. Don't worry. Nigeria will make you proud tonight. Yes, because if you look at, from the group stage, right? From the group stage, I think we played Tanzania first. We won 2-1. And then we play against Uganda. No, Tunisia was the next match, 3-2. And Tunisia too is a strong force in Africa. And we won them 3-2. And then we play against Uganda. It was 3-1. So Nigeria, have been, putting up a very quality result, performance in this AFCON 2025. Okay, I pray that. So what's your scoreline, Mr. Ebenezer? Yes. Yes, I know what I'm saying because I've watched all their matches and it was fantastic. Remember Algeria, the last Nations Cup tournament, they defeated us 1-0 in the semi-final, right? They defeated us. But now we came back, we give them 2-0. They didn't score one. Look at from the first half to the second half, we delivered a good performance. Yes, we dominated all through, on target, everything. It was powerful. Okay, I put Senegal. Okay, so but I believe someone winning isn't going to win all the time. Some people have to go down to bring some people. Oh, yeah, I understand you, but in football, it is your performance, your current performance, right, that will determine how well you go in that tournament. So in this particular tournament, Nigeria have been delivering a good result. I'm a black Canadian, that's great. Don't worry. You will see that Nigeria will make you proud. I know what I'm saying. But the only thing that may be a disadvantage to Nigeria is because Morocco are the one hosting. But then, if our quality outperform their own, there's nothing they can do. Even though their fans or the referee, might want to, favor them in one way or the other, but we will definitely win them. Oh, you said Morocco for the win. Is that what you're saying? Well, there's no problem. It's a prediction, yes, but we are saying that Nigeria will win. Yes, we are saying that Nigeria will win. Yes, because look at it. Remember that I think it was in the quarterfinal. Is it in the quarterfinal round of 16? Morocco only defeated Tanzania 1-0. And Tanzania even had a penalty that they didn't give them. Yes. And this Tanzania were the one that we beat effortlessly in the group stage. Yes. Okay, that's fine. I understand you because your friends is living in Morocco. That's why you are supporting them. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yes. That's your prediction. It's good. No problem, brother. It's your prediction. It's fine. We respect your prediction. Yes. So, but after 2 hours time, by 11, we'll know who qualifies or who go back to their house. Yes. But we are telling you that Nigeria is going to win tonight. Yes, Nigeria is going to win. And for my own prediction, yes, I'm looking for a 2-0. It's a torn one, but I'm looking for 2-0. Maybe at worst 2-1, but I'm predicting 2-0. Yes, a screen recording this so that I can edit it in Twitter. Okay. Well, no problem. Let's see. No problem. Let's see how it goes. No problem. We'll talk about that. Let's see how it's going to go, because we are also on TikTok too, right? We are also on TikTok too, so we can also put it there too as well, right? So please, I know this is your first time of joining our YouTube channel. You can please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yes, even though this is not what we do, right? But because we love football, we are lover of football, right? Yes, let's go. I'm coming back to this live by 11. Okay. Okay, brother, no problem. How about Egypt versus Senegal? What's your prediction? Egypt versus Senegal, what's your prediction? Done. I have subscribed, and thank you very much. We appreciate you. Don't worry. This YouTube channel, right, will make it very engaging, right? Even though we are a professional consulting firm, but tonight, because we love football, that's why we are covering it live for all our subscribers to make it engaging. So how about Egypt? Before you go, please, how about Egypt versus Senegal? What's your prediction? Egypt versus Senegal, who wins? Let me see whether you are the octopus in America there in Toronto. You are the octopus. You can predict. So let's have your prediction. Egypt versus Senegal. What's your prediction? So it's a live coverage. It's a live coverage. Thank you for staying true on this YouTube channel. Oh, great, great, great. Egypt will win. I love the way you say. But can you predict the score line? We love score line. Let's know the score line. That's a normal thing. Okay. What's the score line? What score line are you predicting? What score line do you predict? What score line do you predict? So that we can give you accolades that you are the octopus in Toronto. So what's the score line? What's the score line? Or do you just predict generally? You don't put score line? Because in that Morocco versus Nigeria too, we didn't see that you put score line. We didn't see that you put score line. So what's the score line you are putting? Okay. Oh, 2-1, 2-1. Okay. So okay, I respect your prediction, right? But I'm turning it that Nigeria will have that 2, and maybe Morocco will just dash them that 1. Yes. But sorry, I'm not trying to undermine your prediction, right? Yes, you have confidence in your prediction, is good. But we also are telling you that Nigeria too will win. So that's fantastic. Thank you for joining our live session. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Thank you. So you said Egypt will win Morocco, even though we don't have the scoreline you have predicted for Nigeria is fantastic. So we appreciate you. Thank you, brother. So we are covering this live session for all our subscribers, right? We want to make it engaging, right? Of course, there's a popular saying that all work and no play make Jack a dull boy. So we don't want to be dull. We want to be smart, right? We want to be smart. We want to be, we want to carry ourselves, right? Yes, when you walk and you exercise, you go for sports, you take care of your health, okay? Egypt versus Senegal either 1-1 or 2-1, okay. But if it is 1-1, that's a draw, right? They will need to go for penalty. Of course, maybe extra time, then they will play penalty. But all in all, your prediction is showing that Egypt will win. That is fantastic. We appreciate your prediction. Why Nigeria and Morocco? I say 0-2. Wow. So you mean that Morocco will beat us 2-0? Because it's not by bragging. Nigeria, the quality of Nigeria in this nation's score, in fact, let me say they are the number 1. Yes, let me say they are the number 1. But we respect your prediction. It's fantastic. We respect it. But after 11 p.m., we all see who will win and who will lose. Yes. So thank you very much, brother. That's Movie Shorty. We appreciate you. Live from Toronto. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Thank you for joining this live session. And Mr. Ebenezer, we appreciate you. I think Mr. Ebenezer is from Lagos, Nigeria. Then Mr. Enoch too, Lagos, Nigeria. Bro, I can't wait. Yes, no problem, brother. We can't wait too. Yes. We can't wait too. Yes, let's see. We can't wait too. So, but we are telling you, you come to there's no banter, there's no ill feeling. Whoever wins, it's a game of football, of course. Nigeria 2, Morocco 1, okay? Oh, Mr. Ebenezer, Nigeria 2, Morocco 1. Thank you very much. So that means what Movie Short said is the opposite of what you are saying. Movie Short is joining us live from Toronto in United States. Movie Short is saying that Morocco will win us 2-1. So thank you, Mr. Ebenezer, for that, positive, mind that you have placed on the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So you are saying 2-1. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So for you or whatever prediction, anybody that get the prediction of Nigeria match, right? We're going to give you a token of airtime, and that is what we are promising you on this YouTube channel. To all our supporters, to all our subscribers, and of course, if you are our client too, right? It's not all about business, right? It's not all about business compliance. Yes, compliance. We've done compliance from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So let's have a little sports. Let's have a little sports. And besides, is the most coveted tournament on the continent of Africa. So that is why we are covering it live for you. It's not anyhow match. It's not anyhow match. It's not anyhow tournament. It's the #1 tournament on the African soil. So that is why we are dedicating our time to engage you on this channel, right? Because if you look at all our videos, all our engagements, they've been from professional services to CAC to compliances to taxes. But we said, since Nigeria have progressed to this stage, let's make it engaging, right, to all our subscribers. And you can see that we are versatile consulting firm, right? We are a versatile consulting firm. So that's why we are making it engaging. That's why we are making this this YouTube channel engaging, right, for you. And we know that maybe not all Nigeria, but most Nigeria, especially the young ones, right? Maybe the young ones. We all love football, right? And football unites us. Football unites us together, right? So that's why we are covering this. So if you come to this YouTube channel and you see that we are covering live match, right? Just know that it's because of our love for the game. So, and we want to keep you engaging. That's why you are seeing us doing that. That's why you are seeing us doing that. And because it's what we love, right? We don't see it as stress. We don't see it as hard work. We don't see it as pressure. In fact, we've almost up to 1 hour now on this live session, and it's fun. Thanks to Mr. Enoch. Thanks to Mr. Ebenezer from Lagos, Nigeria. Thanks to movie shots, that have joined on this live session, and those that have also joined, even though they didn't comment, they make it very fun and engaging, interesting. And you can see that from the beginning of this live coverage, we've been giving you history, records, that African Cup of Nations started in 1957, right? That's 3 years before Nigeria independence. So African Cup of Nations was played in 1957, the first one. It started in 1957. And Egypt, the pharaohs of Egypt, we all know Egypt, especially those of us that are Christian. We know Egypt. The pharaohs of Egypt, pharaohs let my people go, the Israelites, right? But then, of course, many of them have been converted to Christianity. They've given their lives to Jesus and everything. So they are not the Egypt of those old times. So they've won it for a record-breaking 7 times. They are the one that won the AFCON the most times, 7 times. Then followed by Cameroon. Yes, followed by Cameroon 5 times. Then followed by the Black Star of Ghana. And then we have Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire 3 times each. 3 times each. And then Algeria and Democratic Republic of Congo have won it twice each. Then Senegal, that is playing against Egypt, won it once. So Senegal won it once, Egypt won it 7 times. So on a record, right, based on history, we can easily say that Egypt will win, but football cannot be predicted sometimes. You may think this is the person that win and it's the other country that will win. So it depends on your performance on the match day that will determine your qualification to the next round. Yes, because if you look at the record of Morocco and Nigeria, Morocco have defeated us 3 times. Nigeria have defeated Morocco 2 times. So on the history, you might say that Morocco will win, but it's not like that. It's the current performance of the team that will determine who will win. The current performance, the current quality of the team that will determine who will win. So 9 p.m. West African time, Nigeria versus Morocco, the match will start. So thank you for joining through this live session. So if you are just joining this YouTube for the first time, you can be seeing TOSJOHN Consulting, but TOSJOHN Consulting love football. We love to watch football, and we want to make all our subscribers, engage. We want to engage you from time to time, right? So that's why we are bringing this to you live, out of our busy schedule, out of our work, from morning to evening, right? So we are bringing this to you to keep you engaged, right? To keep you engaged, to help you have positive fun. Here is a positive fun. Football unites people together, regardless of the tribe, the color, the religion, the ethnicity, the background. The football brings everybody, together. So that's why we are having this live coverage, with you. And we'll still be here. Egypt will surely win. Wow. So you are supporting the Pharaohs of Egypt. That's a good one. So what's the score line, Mr. Ebenezer? What's your score line for Miss? Oh, he said, oh, mistake. Oh, so you didn't trust that Egypt will win. So no problem. What's your prediction? So what's your prediction if it is not mistake? What's your prediction? So who will win? Who will lose? Let's have your take. Let's make it engaging. So anywhere you are joining us from, either from Lagos, Nigeria, or from Ghana, or from South Africa, or from Brazil, or from Argentina, or from Germany, or from Australia, from South America, North America, like movie shorts, join us from Toronto, US, United States. We appreciate you. So wherever you are joining us from, let's know where you are joining us from, and let's get your prediction of this live coverage. The first semi-final between the Pharaohs of Egypt and the Teranga Lions of Senegal. Who wins? Who will be the first country to qualify to the final of this AFCON 2025 taking place in Morocco? So let's have your prediction. Thank you very much for joining us on this live coverage of AFCON 2025 taking place in Morocco. So the first semi-final match between Senegal and the Pharaohs of Egypt. What's your prediction? Who do you think will qualify? Who will go back? Who will go and play the third place? I think there's a third place. So anyone that loses will go and play the third place. But who do you think will qualify to the final? The first country to book their tickets to the final of the AFCON 2025. So let's have your prediction. Let's make it very engaging. So this is not our core. But it is our side, our other side. When we do the work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So this is what we love to do. We love to play football. We love to talk football. Yes, we are a Christian. We talk about the gospel of Jesus Christ. But then again, Even the Bible says, exercise profited little. So exercise profited little. So that little that exercise profited, so we want to enjoy it. So that little that exercise profited, we want to enjoy it. So let's make it fun. Let's make it very engaging. So what's your prediction? What's your take? So for the Nigeria-Morocco match, if you can predict correctly, so we have a token of airtime for you if you can predict correctly. Nigeria versus Morocco. If you can predict it correctly, I think Mr. Ebenezer predicted 2-1, that Nigeria win 2-1. Then Mr. Enoch predicted 3-2, that Nigeria will win. And that's a tough one. Yes, we know that it's a tough match. It's a tough match. And Morocco have defeated Nigeria 3 times. Nigeria defeated Morocco 2 times. So when Nigeria wins tonight, it will balance. The head-to-head will balance. And both countries drew once. So let's have your prediction. Who wins tonight? Who lose? Who wins? Let's make it engaging. Let's make it fun. Let's make it engaging. Let's make it fun. Yes, this is TOSJOHN Consulting, but we also love to watch football. This is not our core, but we want to make it engaging, and we promise to be doing this for you from time to time. When we bring you all your business compliances, CAC, taxes, audits, accounting, software, and all of that, professional consulting. So we also make sure that occasionally when we have tournaments like this, we always bring you a live coverage. Yes, we bring you a live coverage, and we'll bring you history. Yes, we'll give you history as well. So we'll give you history as well. So let's have your take. So let's have your take on this live coverage of AFCON 2025 taking place in Morocco. What do you think? Who wins? Who lose? So let's have your prediction. We are here to make it very engaging. We want to make it very, very engaging for you. So predict between Nigeria and Morocco who wins, and we assure you'll be given a token of airtime. You'll be given a token of airtime. You have to predict the correct score line. The correct score line. Let's have the correct score line. You'll be, given a token of airtime. We promise you that. Yes, we promise you that. Senegal versus Egypt 1-0. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for your prediction, Mr. Ebenezer. But what we are giving airtime for is Nigeria versus Morocco, right? But still, getting your prediction to, you can send prediction to for Morocco for Senegal versus Egypt. For Senegal versus Egypt, you can send your prediction to. Let's know how well you can predict. Because I remember in one of the Champions League, I think is 2021 Champions League. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, Chelsea versus Manchester City. Yes, I I saw. Yes, let me say it. I saw that Chelsea won 1-0, and I told my neighbor then that Chelsea is going to win 1-0, but I don't do betting. I don't do gambling. I don't do it. So I just told them. And after the match, they said, it was correct. Or you predicted that you should have, put that. I say I don't do. If you want to go and do, go and do it. So I don't do betting. I don't do gambling. But if I see, I will say this is it. Yes. So some of us used to see, and we can predict. Yes, I predicted that day, Chelsea versus Man City, the Champions League final 1-0, and it was like that. But I don't do betting, I don't do gambling. I don't do it. Yes, I don't do it. I'm a child of God. It's not my principle. I don't like it. Yes, but I can predict. I can watch the match. I can enjoy good football. And that's why we are here to give you good football as well. Yes, this AFCON 2025 has been, fantastic. Yes, it has been delivering good performance and results from every country that were represented. Yes, there have been quality good football. And whoever win this African Cup of Nations has done fantastically well. Yes, have done fantastically well. So and we are believing that Nigeria, the Super Eagles of Nigeria, will fly high and win a record 4 times. With this one, 4 times, because we have won it 3 times before. It will be a record of 4 times when we win this Nations Cup in Morocco. Yes, we are believing that we are going to win. So please, if you are joining us for the first time on this YouTube channel, please make sure you subscribe and like. Make sure you subscribe and like. So this is TOSJOHN Consulting. Even though we do tax, we do CAC, we do audits, we do accounting, we do business compliances, we're a professional consulting firm, but after work, we still play. And this is our play, football. Yes, football. Yes, we play football. We go for sports. We love it. It's what we love. It's what keeps us fit, smart. Yes. So we love it. That's why we are covering the live match for you. When you do what you love, it will be like fun to you. It will not be like work, like stress, like pressure for you, because it's like fun, right? It's like fun. That's why everybody must choose his area of interest. Yes, everybody should choose their area of interest. Nobody should force you into his area of interest. Choose your area of interest, what you love to do, even if it is work, right? If you love the medical line, go for your medical line. If you love the accounting like we are doing, go to it, right? Go to it. And for your leisure time, which sports do you love to do? Go for it. Whatever you love to do, go for it. Enjoy your life to the best maximum. Yes, don't take alcohol, don't drink, don't humanize, but normal exercise, eating good food, eating well, exercising yourself, do it. Do it and keep yourself fit. Don't allow any sickness in your body. Keep your body exercise. And football is a holistic exercise. If you play football, your brain, your hand, your leg, your body, everything is playing it. So that's why when you see all those footballers, you see them, they are fit. Yes, they are fit. You don't see people that are fat in football. You don't see them that they are playing football currently and they are fat. No, you don't see them, because they exercise themselves very well. And that's why we have chosen this area of sports, to keep us fit, to exercise ourselves and all of that. So that's why we are covering this live match for you. So please engage on this live session. So we are here to serve you. And thank you very much for staying true on this YouTube live channel. This is TOSJOHN Consulting, but we love sports. We love sports. So thank you for joining. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you for staying true on this live coverage of AFCON 2025. So what's your prediction? Is it Egypt? Is it Senegal? Who wins? So we'll be coming back for the Nigeria versus Morocco for the second semi-final. So we'll be coming back to cover that match for you. So thank you for staying through on this YouTube channel of the live coverage of AFCON 2025. So see you at 9 p.m. for the Nigeria versus Morocco live coverage on this YouTube channel.